I want to show you an untapped side hustle that not a lot of people know about. You can actually get started today with zero money, and once you set this up, it can generate you daily passive income. But before we dive in, I just want to be clear that this is not going to make you rich. It is just a side hustle that I've been trying out, and it can probably earn you up to $50 per day, maybe a bit more if you really push it. So let's dive into it. So first of all, you're going to come to this website here, which is called Pixabay.com. And if you don't know, Pixabay is just a library of totally free and royalty-free images and illustrations that you're allowed to use for commercial use. So you're going to come over here and click on illustrations. And for this example, I'm just going to search for flowers. And before I show you this, I actually did do a TikTok about this strategy the other day. If you did see that, make sure you keep watching this video because I've got a lot more tips and tricks that you're going to need to know if you really want to crush it with this strategy. But for this example, I'm going to search flowers, and then we're going to scroll down and choose an image like this one here. And just so you can see here, it says free for commercial use, no attribution required. So we can actually download this and use it. So download it at this size and click download. Then next, you want to come over to this website, which is called Repr.app. And Repr is a pattern maker. And they actually have a totally free trial where you don't have to enter a credit card. So you're going to use this free version to get started with if you've got no money to get started with. After the 14 days, it goes up to like less than $10 per month. So it's very, very cheap, but we can use the free version and then click on Start App and sign up. And what you can do, you can come into Repr and you can upload the image that you just found on Pixabay that you're allowed to use. And what it's going to do, it's going to change it into some really cool patterns just like this. And there's lots of different ones that you can choose from, lots of different versions, and you can drag this and make them all blue and edit them and really alter the image so they don't look anything like the original image. Now, do not worry, we're not doing print on demand. This is not print on demand strategy. This is something that you can actually make sales from straight away and you don't need any money. So you can just have a play around with it, and then you just can export here, and you can just export it as a PNG and click on export, and then it's going to download your image as a PNG. And the way that you're going to make money from this, if we just come over to Etsy.com, you can see that you can sell these digital PNGs that you've created on Etsy as patterns. And people buy them, and you're not sending anything out to the customers. It's literally just digital files. And the types of people that will use these is like crafters, that on Etsy is the big crafting market. Lots of people make their own things. So they might want to just download and print out a paper pattern that they want to add into one of their packages or something like that. Or it might be some wrapping paper that they want to create from it. Or it could be that they want to use it on a print on demand product. There's lots of different reasons why people would buy these, but they sell like crazy on Etsy. As you can see here, like thousands of people are buying these 20 seamless digital papers. That's what they're called, digital papers. And it's literally just a digital file. Now, this might have took this person a couple of hours to create all of these different designs. They've uploaded them as a bundle. Yeah, they're only selling them for £2 a pop, but that's passive income. Just people coming along and purchasing it and purchasing it and purchasing it. And if you do this times 10 and you do lots of different designs, you can start to see how you can generate a lot of passive income. Now, I wouldn't recommend starting with flowers or floral patterns because that is oversaturated. I'm going to give you some tips on how to actually pick good patterns and things that are actually going to stand out in just a second. But another thing to note is that when you create your Etsy store, it will cost you 20 cents per listing when you first start. Now, I said this is free, so I've got a way that you can actually get this done for free. If you click on my link in the description down below, you'll be able to get 40 listings totally for free, like this here, 40 listings. So if you use that link, you can get 40 listings, and it's not going to charge you anything to get started. Use that alongside the free app, the 14-day free trial. You can literally set up a passive income business today. So create your free Etsy account. So once you've created your Etsy account, you just need to come to listings and then click on add new listing. And then you would add your photos here just as you would create any kind of listing so people can see it. But this is not the digital file. You need to make sure you select digital file so they can instantly download it. So if you scroll down here on the listing, this is where you'd put all the title and everything like that. So you would just call it like digital paper floral pattern. And then click on who made it. I did, because you created that final pattern. It's a finished product and it was made in 2022. And then you want to make sure you select this section here, digital. And then if we scroll down a little bit further, you'd obviously add your description down there, but you need to click down here and upload digital file. And then this is where you would upload your digital file of your image where they can actually access it. If you're doing a bundle, it's best to upload a zip so they can actually download all of the files at once. And then you click on publish, and this will be seen on Etsy when people search for it. Now, it's going to be quite difficult to show up if you're going for really competitive keywords like floral digital paper. So you kind of got to think outside the box and think, how can you stand out with this? So a good tool to use is this one here called eRank, which is an Etsy tool which allows us to see what people are searching for, but it allows you to see where the competition is and where the gaps in the market are, which is really important if you want to stand out and be seen organically without having to run any adverts. So you can sign up to this for free. I think it's a free trial, but you can get a few searches, and then you just click on search maybe like digital paper, which is what these are actually called on Etsy. You can see obviously the keyword digital paper has got a lot of competition, but we can niche down and look for an opportunity here. So floral digital paper, which is what I just did, you're obviously going to avoid that, lots of competition. But you can scroll further down and find better opportunity. Like race car digital paper has got a lot less competition. So if you create one for race cars using images that you found on Pixabay, then you can obviously a lot better chance of standing out. And I'm going to show you another trick on how we can get more traffic as well outside of Etsy. But if we scroll even further down, this one here has only got 172 competition. So this is a great opportunity, and it's Golden Doodle digital paper. So if you go back over to Pixabay and search Golden Doodle, there's some free images that you can use here that you could incorporate into a pattern for some digital paper that you're going to sell with a lot less competition. So this is how you've got to do it. You've got to think outside the box. When I tell people about these strategies, like I did a TikTok video and everyone goes, there's way too much competition, you'll never be able to make this work. That's because you're focusing on floral patterns. You need to really think outside the box. Maybe think of a Union Jack digital paper. That might work really well, or a certain flag for a certain country. That might work quite well. That might not even show up on here. But there's plenty of opportunities if you actually think outside the box to try and make this work. And that's how it's going to work. I give away these strategies for free on YouTube and now on TikTok. And that's just like the basic level. I'm giving you the basic level. It's up to you to dig a bit deeper and go, well, what other things can I do that other people won't already be doing? Where is the opportunities in this? And that's how you can actually make stuff like this work. Now let's just go back to Etsy and just search one of these keywords just to see what the competition is like. So we'll go for race car digital paper, which was, it said there was a bit of competition, not like Golden Doodle is a bit super niche, but I can see race car digital paper could work quite well. So on here, I've searched it, and you can see there's a few of them. This one here, selling for £7. This one here, and they are a star seller as well. But even though there is competition, you can actually see that a lot of these aren't actually digital paper. Like this is just one image of a car, which someone might not be looking for. This is a greetings card. This is a greetings card. So this is a perfect opportunity where even though that app did say there's 1,400 competition, you can actually see that the majority of the competition here are not what the person is looking for. So this is a perfect opportunity. If you actually can come up with some race car digital paper patterns, you're going to stand out on here because you are what the person's looking for, and you're going to get clicked, and then Etsy's going to start ranking you, and you're going to start getting reviews, and you probably will appear on the first page if you are using the keyword race car digital paper, because a lot of these aren't what people are looking for. So that's how you would do it. Another little tip as well is like if there is a bit more competition and you still want to try it out, then really start to niche down with the certain types of words that someone might search. So it might be red race car digital paper that you could stand out for, and there's still an opportunity for you to be seen. But another little tip, if you do want to get more traffic to your Etsy store, especially at the start, and if you're going for these more competitive keywords, then you can use Pinterest. Pinterest is a great way of sending traffic to your Etsy store. And this is, again, the right type of audience because they're looking for patterns and they're looking for inspiration and they're looking for things like that to decorate their houses or to do crafts with. So you can come on here and you can actually upload your pattern that you created, your race car digital pattern, say, for example, as a pin and lead that through to your Etsy store. And people will come on here, search race car pattern like I've just done here, and there's not a lot of competition on here. So you could stand out. And they click on that, you're going to get traffic to your Etsy store. So that's a great way to get traffic to your Etsy store at the start. So this business model of selling these digital files is a great way of making some extra cash. But if you do want to take it up a level and earn a lot more money from this, I think a really good idea is to actually find out which of your best patterns are selling the most. So say you created a floral pattern, for example, or a race car pattern or a golden doodle pattern, and it's getting a lot of sales. you're starting to get some reviews on your Etsy store. You're starting to rank higher. You're getting customers. You've got a bit of money coming in. I think the next step, the natural step to this is to actually put that cash into starting print on demand. So you can use a printing service like Printful, where they'll do the print on demand and they'll send it out to your customer for you. That's what I use. And you can come here, upload your floral pattern or your race car pattern or your golden doodle pattern onto like a female vest or a top or whatever like this. And now you can sell this unique product just like this. This is really quick. I don't really like that design. But then you can sell it on your Etsy store as well. And people might spot that and say, actually, I really love that pattern, but I really love that top or that dress or whatever it is that you're selling. And you'll be able to make a lot more profit rather than just this £1 or £2 that you're making from the digital files. So I hope you like this little side hustle. If you did, all I ask is that you smash the like button. And if you want to watch more content from me, just click here.